Hey y'all, it's quiet time with Gigi. How we doing? Thank you guys for tuning in today. I just want to put a little disclaimer out there. Um, I've been, you guys know me that's been following my channel and following our conversations. Try to keep it as PG as possible. I'm kind of upset today, so y'all might want to take the kids out the room. We got so much going on. And it's not positive, okay? Celebrating and remembering Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream. Today, I think the inauguration is today also, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, we're celebrating and remembering Dr. King on today, and also continually praying for the families that are impacted by the fires in California. So, like I said, today, kind of upset, so might sound like a rant, and it probably is going to be a rant. I just want to get some clarity on what we're witnessing, different perspectives. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't see. I need my glasses. But it's some voodoo, stinking gumbo. Ain't nobody coming to see you. All this stuff going on in our society and this industry called sports and entertainment. I just don't understand it. But we'll get to that, okay? We'll get to that. And it seems like that we're having the same conversation over and over. All around the world, the same song. Oh my God. So as we get started today, I'm Gigi. I'm your host. Dolo Solo today. We expound and dialogue and chop it up and talk about different perspectives, narratives, concepts, uh, categories, sports, economics, politics, what they doing on the corner down the street. We just have an open conversation on this channel concerning um, different perspectives, different ideas, and how we can apply some things in our life. Okay? So, to get started, let's look at the NBA standings. And also, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All the information should be in the description box or either on the ticker. How to reach me if you want to send suggestions, donations. Because of some of the donations that I've received so far, that I'm able to kind of upgrade my little studio. So If you have any comments, please keep them PG. Even though we grown folks over here, we do have children that listen. Also want to shout out to Philippines, checking the analytics, and country, I'm going international, y'all. What you talking about? Show them what you're working with then, okay? But I do want to shout out the Philippines. Coming up on the analytics, we're growing and expanding, family. So let's get back to the NBA standings. It looks like we're going to start with the Eastern Conference. So we have the Cavaliers, still number one at 35-6. They got a nice little cushion between them and everyone else on the list. Boston is coming in at number 2 at 29-13. We have the Knicks, the New York Knicks, who have been struggling for a while. Let's just be honest. They've been struggling for, it ain't not just 365 times 2 times 3. So we have the Knicks coming in at number 3 at 27-16. And Karl Anthony Towns is fitting in. I'm not saying that they on fire, but they better than it was last year. You know, they did make some noise with Jalen Brunson last year. They was in the postseason, but seems like they kind of gelling together. Okay, let's go on down the list. Oh Lord Jesus, is that the Milwaukee Bucks at number 4? Huh? What you talking about? The Milwaukee Bucks, who started out what? 8-0, 10-0, 11-7 something. Oh my God, they're at number 4 at 24-17. Now I do want to shout out Giannis. He's having a phenomenal year. Staying focused. Him and Doc and Dame and Bobby and Lopez and was it AJ? Who else they got over there? What's the young man's name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but they got it. They got to get it together. And I don't know if they found the formula or not, but whatever they're doing is brought them started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Let me not say that because I'm upset with him. But they're number 4. At number 5, we have the Pacers at 24-19. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks at number 6, 22-19. Orlando Magic, 23-21. Miami Heat at number 8, 21-20. Ain't that Mr. Butler? What's got going on over there? Did you get moved? Did you get traded? Did they do what you wanted them to do? Or did they not? What the problem is? Where we going? Nowhere? Back to the house? Okay. Help me out. Number 9, we have the Detroit Pistons, and at number 10 in the Eastern Conference, we have the Chicago Bulls. Okay. And then let's move over to the Western Conference. Okay. Western Conference is kind of tight. You got a lot of stacked teams. When I say stacked, I'm not saying as far as a super team, but these youngsters out here is not playing with ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Okay? You can say what you want to. You can claim and let me stop. Okay, let's start with the Western Conference. You guys, if you can hear me in the comments, please press 1. So I can make sure that you can hear me. We're still learning this new equipment that God bless me. Thank you, Jesus. But if you can hear me, please press 1 in the comments. And we're going to keep it moving. So in the Western Conference, we have number 1, OKC, Oklahoma Thunder, 35-7. Number 2, Mr. Ume, IME, Houston Rockets. At number 2, with 28-13, Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Mr. Wemby, let me tell you something. See, Ja Morant's the kind of person, he don't care what you look like. You can be Jolly Green Giant, and he's got up in his mind what he gonna do. You don't jump when he come down your lane, partner. He gonna put you on a poster every time. That's 7'2", 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. I don't know how tall you are on the books right now. I thought you were 7'4", but don't do that, honey. I know you want to be out there in the media and but don't make Ja put you out there like that. I'm sorry. Even though they disqualified the point, I don't care. It will hurt it, and you got posterized. How about that? And I like your game, but you don't do that. Don't do that. That boy got springs in his shoes, okay? Fly like it. There you go. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll talk about the Eagles in a minute. But yeah, Memphis Grizzlies, 27-15. Number 4, we have the Denver Nuggets. Ain't that Mr. Russell Westbrook and Coca-Cola? They're at 26-16. Number 4. Number 5. Oh my God. Number 5 is the Clippers, y'all. At 24-17. And then the Clippers just beat the Lakers last night. We won't talk about that. Number 6 is the Los Angeles Lakers at 22-18. Number 7, we have the Dallas Mavericks. That's Mr. Klay Thompson and Luka, right? They're at 23-19. Lakers lose one more game, the Dallas Mavericks gonna take them over. So y'all got the winner next to stay in the playoffs, Mr. Los Angeles Lakers. Y'all can't lose no more. Oh my goodness. You are the pressure. Okay. Feel that. You can't lose no more to stay in the playoff. How about that? Huh? Nostradamus? Huh? We'll talk about that a little later too. But the Dallas Mavericks is at 23-19. They're at number 7. The only reason why they're at number 7 is because they have more losses than the Lakers. The Lakers lose one more game. They out of the top 6. How about that? Analysis. Diagnosis. Number 8, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves with 22-20. Man. Okay. Kings, Sacramento Kings at 22-20. They're tied with the Timberwolves. Why are the Timberwolves? Oh, okay. Looks like the Timberwolves are on top of the Sacramento Kings because they're winning in the conference. Yeah, their conference games. They're winning in the conference games over the Kings. And then at number 10 in the play-in, what they call him, the Slim Reaper, and Mr. Booker with the Phoenix Suns with 21-20. Okay. Those are the standings. We're almost halfway there. Are we halfway there? Yeah, we're halfway there. I don't know what you guys think, but Oklahoma City is doing really, really well. On the West Coast. And Cleveland is being Cleveland. I don't know why they're not being advertised. You know, I don't know why the media is not promoting them. They're at 35-6. We're halfway through the season, and they've only lost 6 games. If they keep it up at this pace, they may be a 70-win team, y'all. But ain't nobody talking about that. Huh? We're talking about all this other stuff. Okay. Y'all say so. Alright, so don't forget. Just want to make a little announcement. Don't forget, we got All-Star Weekend coming up. Sounds like as far as All-Star Weekend is concerned, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Don't nobody want to see no tournaments like March Madness. Well, leave that to the NCAA. You got all these tournaments like you, March Madness, making all this money. College, you playing like you in college. All these tournaments, you can barely get them to play one game, let alone tournaments. Hmm. Hmm. Really? Adam Silver. Who's your advisor? They need to be fired. They need to be fired. Yeah, they do. Y'all know it just like I know it. That person, whoever is advising Mr. Adam Silver, needs to be fired. You begging them to play one game, and now you gonna ask the players to play a tournament style kind of situation? Are you crazy? Did you not take your medication? What is your problem, sir? Do you not know what you're doing? No, you don't. But remember, it's coming up, you guys. February 14th. And then you're going to put it on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Give them another excuse. Man, I ain't going to do this shit. Lord have mercy. Let me stop. It's going to be in the Bay Area, San Francisco. They got all kind of events and concerts and activities and all kinds of things going on that weekend, including this new format. So good luck with that one. How about that? How about that? Alright, so now let's talk about some hot topics. Some gossip is going on. And with this situation. I know this has already happened, but I just wanted to give my little thoughts on it. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Quincy Olivari. I hope I'm not messing up your names, young man. But he was waived from the Lakers. Isn't this the same young man that was overexcited and elated when he met Steph Curry and was like shedding a few tears? And I think he was on X, known as Twitter, and his mom was correcting them because they was putting up somebody else's picture with his stats. And he played, the first time we saw him was, well, the Lakers played the Bucks, I believe it was. And he came in and turned the game around for a win for the Lakers. Undrafted, right? Unsigned, something like that. Playing in the G League. Highest scorer in the G League. Did he do something wrong? Did he not sign the paperwork? Dot an I, cross a T or something? What the problem is? And then you're going to waive him and get this young man. Who is this young man? Trey Jemison? You signed him on a two-way. And then, before that, you let D'Lo go, who had the highest plus-minus on your team, on the Lakers team. I think it was like a plus 56, 58, 56. You guys can check me on that, but I believe it was a plus 56. You let D'Lo go for Finney Smith and another young man. And then all of a sudden, you're going to come out on the interview talking about your son don't need no check from the NBA. What is going on with the Lakers? Somebody enlighten me. Send me a flare, fax, email, TikTok, a Snapchat, Pinterest, I don't know, DM. What is going on? Disrespectful. This young man was crying on the TV, right? In the post game after meeting Steph Curry. And Curry gave him a shoe pickup, right? Deal. And then you gonna waive him. What did he do wrong? He scored too many points. Did he score too many points? He didn't say hi in the hallway. What happened? What the problem is? Did he load manage while he was there? Or did he fail to load manage while he was there? What happened? Don't play like that. Don't play like that. That's why the Lakers ain't doing no better than they doing, because she's making all these shady, disrespectful, I don't give a about what you say, what you do, what the fans say. You gonna eat the cake anime one way or another. I wish I would. What, did he fail to go to the party? Yeah, I said it. Did he fail to go to the party? And then you get Mr. Finney Smith. Where he come from? Brooklyn? Think he came from Brooklyn? Didn't he play last night? He played 20 almost. Did he play 20 minutes last night? And 0 points? What is you doing? You gonna let the top scorer in the G League on the South Bay Lakers go, and you gonna get somebody that can't even score? That's a bar. Kendrick, you hear me? That's a bar, baby. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to do it. No. What kind of reverse business thinking is this? I don't understand. Somebody help me out. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong lens. Maybe I need to go see an optometrist. Or as the elders used to say, you need to get your eyes checked. Makes no sense. Okay, what we got up here next? What we got up here next? How many months, how many days have we been discussing the three-point shooting in the league? So Mr. Adam Silver, all of a sudden, I don't know if he woke up, took his medication, or what happened, but all of a sudden he wants to talk about the 3-point shooting in the league. I think he was in an interview, if I'm not mistaken, with Mr. Colin Cowherd. Is that how you say his name? Colin Cowherd? And they were talking about the state of the NBA. And that happened, yeah, he was with Colin on the Herd. And they were discussing, the 3-point shooting and some of the comments that had been made about the 3-point shooting. And he wants to say, Mr. Commissioner, Mr. Adam Copper, Silver, Vladimir, as he's been called, that back in the day there was a physicality to the game that we're not seeing now, and that due to that, the NBA is going through a transition. He's got to say it in a way that, it sounds important, sounds like he's saying something, and he's heard some of the comments and that they're on top of it. We're on it. What does that mean, we're on it? You're supposed to have been on it since you took the job. I know. So all of a sudden you're going to wake up in 2025 and talking about we on it? What does that mean? Are we going to see some changes? Are you going to initiate more tournaments? Are you going to regulate the 3-point shooting when that's all that the media has promoted? What does that mean? You got people that can tiptoe and put the ball in the basket shooting 3-pointers. Come on now, Mr. Copper, Silver. If what we're seeing is the results of you being on it, I need you to get off of it. Okay? And put somebody else on it that understands what they're looking at. Because you don't know what you do. And whoever is advising you, yeah, they need to be fired. They need to pink slip. You're just trying to pacify until you can figure it out, or until somebody else tells you what to do, because we know what's going on. Somebody's instructing you on what to do. Okay. You so interested in going international, you think you're gonna take this product and go international with it? Huh? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna take this product and go international when we just barely made it out of the Olympics. If it hadn't been for Chef Curry going crazy the last couple of games, I mean, yeah, Mr. James kept us in it. If it hadn't been for Chef, showing them what he's working with, we might have came home with the silver. Like your name, Mister. You guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Sorry if I sound a little rantish today. I don't even know if that's a word. I'm gonna be like T.I. But yeah, he says that back in the day, the game was more physical, and that the NBA is going through a transition. He talked about potentially moving the 3-point line. What you gonna move it for? You got people shooting from 94 feet, huh? Steph Curry, what? He already showed you he can shoot from one end of the court to the other. He can shoot from the bleachers. What you doing? This makes no sense. Just open up the stadiums then and let them shoot from the house. How about that? They won't stay at the house anyway. Just open up the stadium and they can shoot from the house on the 2K. How about that? That sounds just as dumb as what you're talking about. you gonna move the 3-point line for? You trying to make it harder for them? They don't care. All they're gonna do is keep shooting. That's the solution. That's a YMCA kind of situation. Shoot around kind of situation. You're not stopping the shooting. You just making it broader out. Like that's gonna make somebody watch you. Don't nobody want to see. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That's why your viewership is down, partner. Moving on, Mr. Jamal Crawford has been named the lead analyst at NBC. Let's see. I think it's for what division? He's been named the lead game analyst at NBC, starting in October. So we just wanted to congratulate him on that. He's going to be with TNT and NBA TV. So congratulations. Also, Coach Don, talking about a college coach. Coach Don, I believe, was she with South Carolina? Signed an extension. She is now the highest paid coach. She is women's basketball coach. Highest paid women's basketball coach. Let me get it right. Because I know y'all will be coming for me if I don't say it right. $25 million contract. Making her the highest college women's basketball coach. Okay? Stop playing. Congratulations, Don. Your team is doing pretty good. I watched you guys yesterday. You did pretty good. Keep it up. Congratulations to both. Mr. Crawford. You know, he was the one that did the commercial with Michael Jordan. Everybody want to talk about Jamal Crawford on the commercial. Yeah. It was Jamal Crawford on the commercial. That still don't take away from Michael Jordan's greatness. What is you talking about? Craziness. Moving on. Okay. Mr. Michael Vick. Mr. Michael Vick will be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame this year. Congratulations. Got a new job and an induction. That's a double up package, as Nipsey would say. Congratulations. Now, this other person on this young man, how old are you? You're in your 30s, aren't you? What is you doing? What is you doing? Huh? You got a suit, allegedly a suit, against UMG, I guess. And you are attacking the content creators? Huh? Are you that upset that you just lost? You lost, partner? Just take the L and keep it moving. Well, now you got to go after the content creators? Because Kendrick, not like us, exploded. It's not the content creator's fault. The young man is he man, come on now. What are we doing? You think if the content creators didn't do an analysis of the music that was put out by Kendrick and yourself, they did you too. But do you think that the content creators is the reason why you got me? Huh? They ain't got nothing to do with that. Even if they hadn't analyzed and criticized or promoted or whatever you're trying to say, even if they had not done that, honey, you still would lose because you're not like us. You know? This is what happens when you get out your lane. See, you running a relay and Kendrick is running 100, okay? You trying to drop it off to somebody else and drop it off to this one and drop it off to that one. It's this one's fault. No, it's your fault. Did nobody tell you to put them lyrics out there trying to battle somebody, call yourself dissing somebody, and now you want to go to court over a diss? Boy, you got too much money and too much time and not enough accountability. I wish I would. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Now you want the judge to decide. I would have won if they had, if they had blocked their numbers and if they had copyrighted. You want to get ultra micromanaged technical with this situation. Just man, you lost. Partner. Come on now. Find something else to do. Take up painting or something. Stop dissing folks. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And now you done stepped in the kitchen and the heat is hotter than you thought it was. And now you want to involve the courts. Put these people's name out there like that. What you doing down off in the YouTube streets anyway? You supposed to be a millionaire, billionaire, superstar. What you doing down off in the YouTube streets anyway? What we doing down here in the YouTube streets ain't supposed to be impactful. There ain't nobody listening to us because we don't know what we talking about. We crazy, we biased, we uneducated, We ain't never did that before. You ain't got no opinion because you ain't never played basketball. You ain't never sung a song. You ain't never been to the Hamptons. You ain't never been international. You out here whining. What you gonna tell the judge? They didn't put no copyright on them, so they got more clicks. They got more advertisement. If they hadn't did that, I probably would have won, Mr. Judge. Okay, you may have, but you didn't, honey. You think going to court's gonna change people's opinion about how they feel about not like us? Man, please, you promote the song more than he is. He ain't even got to have no marketing campaign because you keeping this thing alive. Keeping it alive. Let me move on. What we got next? Okay, just want to remind you guys about the Pro Bowl coming up. It's going to be in Orlando. February 2nd. NFL is on fire right now. We're in the divisionals. So it's looking real good. Real good. Alrighty. So we got the standings for the NFL. Next. Alright. You guys watched the games yesterday? I did. Fly like an eagle. fly like an eagle. The Eagles, oh my God, Saquon. I could even go and finish cooking my little fettuccine every time I turn around. You in the end zone. What the problem is? What's going on with you, young man? Congratulations. Congratulations. Young man got happy feet. That young man got happy feet. Was looking at some numbers this morning, you guys, and he's got over 2,000 yards already. And we in the postseason, I know, but he's having a phenomenal season. And then they're playing the Commanders. Y'all know that's Magic Johnson just solidified his partnership with the Commanders. He was at the stadium, all in the tunnel, shaking hands. And how you doing? Okay. So we got Commanders and the Eagles next, and we got the Chiefs and the Bills. Oh my God. What happened to the Bills? They done figured out the sauce. They got the Bills and the Chiefs. And they was talking about the MVP conversation. And I think, is it Allen and who else is in that conversation? Lamar Jackson. Do you know Lamar Jackson has only had 4 interceptions this season so far? 4 interceptions in the whole season. Not just in a game. He's only had 4 interceptions this season. But I think he's got, if I'm not mistaken, he has. Let me look at him. I wanted to see how many yards he had. Because he's running like he's a running back. Lord, I'm running. Trying to make 100. That's Mr. Lamar Jackson for you. Okay? Let me see. Okay. First, Saquon Barkley, 2,005 yards. Yeah. With 13 touchdowns. Let me see what Mr. Lamar Jackson is working with. Because the numbers are phenomenal. And he's already out. Sorry, you guys. I should have had this information already up. Thought I did. Okay, here we go. His completion rate is at 66.7. This is yards. YES. Yards. Put my glasses on because this can't be real. For 2024. Yeah. 4,172 yards. 41 touchdown throw. 41. Only 4 interceptions. And his rating is at 119.6. 4,000 yards? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But yeah, coming up next week, got the Chiefs and the Bills. Let me look at, we know what Mahomes is doing. You know, the Bills were counted out this year. And Washington was counted out this year. And all those teams are in the postseason. the people counted out. I was kind of following Texas, but it was just too much for him. Too much. Let me see where the Bills at. Okay. They're not giving me it's not giving me the information I want. So we're not gonna worry about it, but I know it's the quarterback from the Bills that everyone is looking at. As far as the MVP. 1 and 2 fine. Okay, here we go. What is this for? Josh Allen. Isn't this their second year? The Bills going to the divisional. Yeah, but Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley are the three names that I'm hearing so far in the MVP conversation. One website that I was looking at is saying that between the Chiefs and the Bills, whoever wins next week will decide who the MVP will be. We will see. We will see. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about, this is just some random things that I've heard while doing some research. This whole Kobe thing, what's going on with the whole Kobe thing? They're calling Kobe a sidekick. I'm trying to get an understanding. Hush room, y'all help Gigi out. What is the sidekick? Is that a new position in the league or something? A new ring or something? Is there qualifications for that? I didn't see anything in the CBA or the franchise rules or anything. I haven't seen a sidekick ring. Is there a different ring for the sidekick? You know, so you want to call him a sidekick to Shaq? Did Shaq get a different ring than Kobe? Did Kobe get the sidekick ring? What they look like? What they do to that? What team has ever issued a sidekick ring? What are you talking about? You want to disqualify 3 rings that Kobe got with Shaq, saying that Shaq was the dominant one and Kobe was the sidekick, so those rings don't count. Who gave you the authority to tell us which rings count and don't count, sir, when you ain't even got one? How about that? Hmm? What are sidekick definitions at? Or parameters, or perspectives, or narratives, or rules, or do you want to debate about a sidekick ring that don't even exist? You want to diminish someone's rings because they played with another player? When do people get rings all by themselves in a 5-person game? Use the dumb mother of it. Huh? Lead dog. What do you mean lead dog? When was you the lead dog? Huh? Show me what you working with. When was you the lead dog? And according to the narrative, if you ain't never done it, like they say in the ghetto, if you ain't never done it, you ain't got no opinion on it. So you ain't never done it. So you need to shut the hell up, partner. You ain't never done it, Mr. All-Star. How you like that? Sidekick. And then you let the young man, Mr. Scap Attack, shout out to Mr. Scap Attack, burning up the internets with this barbecue chicken. Huh? Sidekick. So those rings don't count. Like you got some authority. You've been stamped. You got credentials to disqualify somebody's hard work. And that, man, if you don't get off the internet with your yabba dabba do, itchy scratchy analysis, and what makes it so bad? People believe that bull. People believe that bull. Batman, you using cartoon characters, Marvels, Avengers, to break down an analysis of how you coming up with this thought. You know cartoons are, they ain't real, so that stuff you talking about ain't real, partner. With your Batman Robin kind of situation. You know that's a cartoon character. And that stuff you talking sounds like a yabba dabba doo, Scooby Doo. Leave Kobe alone. This man is deceased. He died with his daughter and 7 other people. You still want to degrade, and you wonder why stuff ain't going right. Man, please. You ain't got nothing going on, so you got to spread COVID venom all throughout the internet, all throughout media, so you can keep yourself relevant. Mr. All-Star, never been to the playoffs, never went to the finals, ain't got not damn ring that you ain't paid for, you ain't got no ring that the NBA gave you. Shut up. Huh? Was you even on a team that won a championship? You ain't got no sit on the bench, sidekick kind of ring? What year was that? What gives you the authority to make some of the assumptions and make some of the narratives and perspectives? Man, come on. Leave Kobe alone. Yeah, he's one of my favorite players. And it's not just about Kobe. It's about the madness you putting out here on these streets. Got these people acting stupid, and they believe in it. And they believe in it. Can you believe that, y'all? You're gonna disqualify somebody's work because they wasn't first on the line? Huh? That's with any job. Whether you flipping burgers, frying French fries, making KFC chicken, working at Walmart, I don't care what you say, their input is valuable. It may be dispensable, expandable, but it's still needed to make the product work. Okay, you think Shaq would have won those rings without Kobe? How many rings did he have before Kobe came along? I'll wait. How many rings did he have before Kobe came along? Put that in the chat. None of this stuff makes sense. It makes your brain twitch when you think about it. Your body rejects it. Every time you say something, I feel like I need to go, I don't know, burn some sage, get some candles, and get the pest control to come through here because you just. being invaded by this madness. And it don't help that the Lakers ain't doing no better than they doing. Shoot, you talking all this stuff about Kobe while we getting beat by the Clippers. Huh? It's crazy. And you wonder why our society is the way it is, because you just believe anything. He played. He was there. Man, I don't care about him playing. Ain't got nothing to do with all this madness he putting out here in these streets. And y'all know who I'm talking about. That's my thoughts on that. Okay? Sidekick rage. They don't qualify. Who told you you had that authority to tell us what qualifies and what doesn't qualify? So I guess all them rings that Robert Horry got, that he wasn't the lead dog, they don't qualify? What about all them rings that Draymond got? Or was he the lead dog? I'm waiting. Huh? What makes it so bad? This is a man that built something. This is the house that Kobe built. 17 banners, 16, 17 banners hanging up in the rafters, alongside that Yabba Dabba Doo bottle at the dollar store participation banner play-in tournament. I don't know what that is. Hanging up there beside championship banners, trying to make it relevant. Boy, go ride your three-wheeler. Go ride your three-wheeler. But you've been totally disrespectful. That's the only thing I'm upset about. Being totally disrespectful. Don't do that. You know what you bring up on yourself when you disrespect legends? Okay. Watched a few college games over the weekend, you guys. Getting ready for that March Madness season coming up, you guys. Tennessee is looking pretty good. Looking real good. Seton Hall is looking real good. I like the defense on Seton Hall. It's a smothering defense. They're guarding you from. They're doing that full court press. You don't see that nowadays. Not even in the NBA. You don't see the full court press. They probably don't. They don't even know how to do a half court press. Some of them don't even go down to the other side of the court. Huh? You got some of them. You know, they don't play no defense. They take a break. Get some water, Gatorade, take their medication. You know, they don't play defense when it's that time of the game. You know, they just shoot. They don't even do any offensive rebounding. They just shoot. Throw a couple of passes. You know, the numbers gotta look right. So my assists gotta look good. Throw a couple of passes. You know, 5 turnovers. Don't nobody want to talk about the 5 turnovers. You know, last night the Lakers had 15 turnovers, y'all. 15. That's professional. Where you throwing the ball to? Where's that IQ at? Hmm? Nostradamus, Aristotle. Hmm? Where them X's and O's at? Ticker tacker toe, ticker tacker. No. But I just wanted to stop by you guys for a few minutes, give you my opinion on some of the hot topics. As far as the Chiefs and the Bills are concerned, mm, y'all know the Chiefs gonna come out on top, right? If they continue to write the story the way they started this season, where Chiefs are supposed to be making history this year, doing a three-peat. And looking at it from a business standpoint, can you imagine the amount of promotion is going to be behind that campaign? Just looking at it from a business standpoint, not from, you know, not from a player or talent standpoint, but just from business, the commercialing, you know, the advertisement, and then you got the halftime show. Do you understand the amount of money that the NFL is setting themselves up for? Come on now. Let's read the tea leaves. Let's read the tea leaves. And then as far as the Eagles and the Commanders, what's the storyline? Yes, Barkley, and you got Washington, hasn't been to a Super Bowl in how many years? Then you got the Eagles with Mr. Bryant. What storyline do you think is prominent? What's his name? Is it Daniels? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning more toward the Commanders, y'all. I don't know why. I'm not saying I'm right, and I got a prediction, and this is a hot take, and I got sources have said. I'm not saying any of that, but that's like a coin toss right there, because both of those storylines, as far as business is concerned, because you know business rules, what happens. I don't care what you say. It could be an upset, granted. It can be an upset. It's gonna be a game to watch. Cause let me see. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts. Didn't his knee get kind of tapped on yesterday? If I'm not mistaken. So we got to see what happens with that. If he's okay and can play at his top level, then we're in for a game. But I thought his knee got tapped on yesterday, and he was having some issues because remember they kept talking about the tush push. They couldn't. A couple of those plays they couldn't initiate the tush push because his knee was not good. So let's see what happens with that. I'm kind of up in the air with that Eagles and Commanders. That's gonna be pretty good, a tight game. So we'll see. Got the Chiefs and the Bills. I'm taking the Chiefs because of from the business standpoint. Seen too many things with the Chiefs this year. They kicked the ball and the ball hit the thing, and instead of it going out of the rack, it goes in the rack. What is that all about? 20 seconds left in the game, and they down by 2 or 3 or by 1, and all of a sudden they win. In 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds? Man, please. Come on now. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, just going forward, I have a couple of guests that I'm going to invite next week. One young man, he's an artist, he's a producer. I want him to come and give us a clear perspective of what it is like today to be an artist, music artist, producing, making beats, as they used to say. I want him to give us a clear perspective of that, since that's his field, that's his expertise, and maybe he can give some of us or some of you an idea of what it takes just to get started. If that's something that you're striving for, if you're striving to be a musician, or if you're striving to be a producer, behind the scenes kind of situation, because that's where the money is. When you handling the motherboard and you laying down the tracks and you put it in the sequences and all the fillers, and that's where the money is. Especially if you're good at it. And you know what moves the people. See, that's the thing nowadays with sports. A lot of people look at the sauce of the 80s and the 90s, and they like the sauce, but they don't want to put in the work to get the sauce. You think you can buy the sauce. This ain't no barbecue. You either got it or you don't got it. You can't pay your way into the saucy curve, okay? We born with that kind of stuff. Huh? There's certain natural talents that come with being saucy, partner. And you a billionaire and you still, they ain't got the recipe. Excuse my broken language, English, but you still ain't got the recipe because ain't nobody coming to see you. Otis, don't nobody want that stinking gumbo you trying to serve. You've been serving it for the, man, please don't get me started. I could go another hour just talking about how you ain't got the sauce. The Hushroom family. Oh, I'm reading a new book. Well, it's not a new book. I've read it before, but I'm getting acquainted with it again. It's called As a Man Thinketh. You know you are what you think, right? We know that, right? We all have issues and bumps in the road and hurdles and all of that. But all those bumps and all those hurdles and potholes that we go through during our lifespan is there to make us use the things that we have been given. especially our brain, our minds, which governs our decisions. It's like a man said, or a woman, man or woman, it's not necessarily a man, but it's like a person that get caught cheating and say, oh, I didn't mean for it to happen. What you mean you didn't mean for it to happen? You just fell into an affair. You woke up one day and you was in another woman or another man's room and you don't know how you got there, which could be the case, but then you decide to keep going back to that same situation. Oh, it was a decision. You made a decision to take the Uber, the taxi, the train, the trolley, I don't know, the subway, drive your Lexus, Bugatti, Rolls Royce, Bentley, Toyota, Lexus, whatever you driving, bicycle, three-wheeler, skateboard, Segway, whatever you riding on, hover around, over to that person's house, hotel, vacation, or wherever you guys are meeting at, and you decided to initiate a conversation, a relationship, or some kind of connection to this person that is outside the realms of your relationship. Now, you gonna tell me you didn't mean for that to happen? You didn't mean to pay $20 on the Uber? Man, you didn't mean to make that left turn, right turn? Man, you didn't mean to get caught. That's the problem. Okay? That's what the problem is. We have to take an accountability. See, that's the thing. We say children have temper tantrums, but you know why they have temper tantrums? Because they can't get their way with just asking in a nice, respectful way. They got to, I got to jump around on the floor, roll around on the floor. I got to get on the TV and tell your business and act like I ain't got no sense and twist your arm and tell you what I'm gonna do and what you ain't gonna do to get my way. Huh? Those are temper tantrums. The grown people are having. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't like no negative. I don't like that kind of deceptive, mind control, brainwashing, trying to tell me what I saw and what I didn't see, and how come what I saw is not good enough to match up to what I'm seeing today. Boy, if you don't take your medication and go see your mama. How about that? But you guys, I've had a good time with you guys today. We'll be back next week. Hope you guys are having a good MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day. Celebrate and remember, the price. See, that's the thing. Even on MLK Day, we're supposed to be celebrating and remembering what he did, what he said, the concepts and perspectives that he was, that he died for. That's a principle that's across the board in your life. You mean to tell me when I'm gonna honor and celebrate what he stood for, but I can't find that same kind of concept? It ain't in the basketball, it ain't in the football, it ain't, it ain't at the Walmart. We just doing what we want to do. We ain't got no standards. From the NBA to Pennsylvania Avenue. Yeah, I said it. Freedom of speech. Fair use. This is all for educational purposes. This is all for educational purposes, okay? Please. What makes it so bad? We fighting against each other. That's another whole topic. I ain't gonna even go into that. But it's been nice, you guys. Like the channel. Share the channel. Comment. Make suggestions. I have so many emails, and I'm checking my emails every day, you guys. I'm checking my messages every day. Have a lot of comments that I'm checking every day. And if I haven't gotten back to you, you sent me a comment, or a request, or a suggestion. If I haven't returned, if I haven't returned a message to you, I'm getting to it. Okay. I'm just not getting my studio set up. I got my laptops, got my phones, plural, and unfortunately, let me just tell you this. Unfortunately, over the week, this past week, I had to transfer all of my video footage, uh, photos, all of my stuff. I had to transfer it. So we're talking about possibly 40,000 pieces of media that had to be transferred. So my stuff was down for 3 days, just transferring. Okay, running out of space on my um, phones and my other laptop running out of space, so I had to buy me some external space. You guys know what I'm talking about, SD card. Had to get me an SD card and transfer everything, which took about 3 days. So if I haven't returned a message to you and you sent me a comment or a request, just give me a minute. Give me a minute. And if you haven't heard from me saying from today, give me 30 days at least. If you haven't heard from me by 30 days from today, then maybe send me another message. But I'm diligent about checking. I'm just getting through it. Got one email that's got over 12,000 messages. So, you see where I'm at. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending at least an hour with GT today. Hope I didn't offend, because we just speak the truth, and this is my opinion. I'm tired of not being able to go to Walmart, Smith's, and I'm in Vegas, y'all. I can't even go down on free money experience without worrying about somebody. I gotta wear a mask. Can't wear my jersey. Can't wear my Lakers jersey because somebody gonna try to come up to me and talking about what? No, that ain't cool. As they said on Head of State, that ain't right. But I will see you guys next week. I will probably have a couple of more guests with me next week. Um, I'm gonna start. There's one thing that we're gonna start doing is I don't want to do a call-in situation because I don't want, you know, I don't. But I am gonna do some question and answers. Okay. And my main motivation, my main goal is to help us to use our critical thinking when it comes to these sports, when it comes to economics, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to the narratives that the media is pushing. They got millions of people in the matrix talking this crazy stuff, and we looking at them like, what is you talking about? And it's not stopping it. It's not stopping that narrative. It just, it's still floating out there. What is you talking about? Why are you saying it? And how come the SEC or the FCC, I don't know who the people is that governs the airwaves in the United States, but how come y'all letting these people just say anything and proclaim anything? And you ain't but you trying, the algorithm don't like us. But the algorithm don't like the dumb stuff. Well, that's a whole nother topic. Look at that. That's a whole nother topic. The algorithm. We submitting to the algorithm like we in the Matrix or something. What's that movie? Last Dragon, sure enough, you remember the algorithm that he wanted to get into, trying to get the girl a song, and he had to get her on the thing on the website so people could see her at the club. They had to put the video on at the club, trying to get in the algorithm. Man, I wish I would. Algorithm ain't gonna never like me then. The truth is the truth, and wrong is wrong. And I'm still upset about y'all letting that young man go. That man crying on the TV. He's been looking up to Steph Curry all his life and got to meet Steph Curry. He's playing good ball and leading in the numbers. Ain't bothering nobody, giving everybody the right kind of praise. He ain't said nothing controversial. And then you gonna cut the young man? Huh? That's the world we live in. But I will see you guys next time. I love you. Stay hush, stay quiet. Like the Cavaliers, they ain't talking. They ain't doing all these wild interviews. They ain't out there going to the parties and stuff. They quietly dominating. Oh, and then you want to, boy, if you don't go take your medicine. I'm glad I set the trend. What trend did you set 8, 10, 12, 100 years ago? Boy, shut up. All on the TV. And everybody's clicking on it. I set the trend. What trend did you set? Jump over here, jump over there, jump over here. What, you playing hopscotch? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be alright in the morning. But you guys have a great week. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time, okay?